So I tried this over at the Enchanted Fairy site and I got like 0 people. So what I've decided to do, you guys, is that I think I'm gonna do a super secret, like amazing thing. I haven't picked what it is, but I definitely want to share some love over to the Enchanted Fairy because that's who I am. I am the Enchanted Fairy. So totally just having my lemon water with a tea. But today is a very exciting Tea with Tamara because we are going to be talking about the sacral chakra, which is legitimately all about sex and money. Sex and money, sex and money, sex and money, sex and money, because really, who doesn't want to talk about sex and money? Here's the thing, you guys. Inside of our sacral chakra, we actually carry 3 things that I look for and I read, and that is sexual energy, sensual energy, and feminine energy. So why is it that everybody kind of thinks of the sacral as being the chakra of abundance? Well, we are really, really good at hiding. What? And every single person has a mask that they can wear in order to not fully be seen. So the minute we start not standing fully in our bodies, in the essence of what we were given, in order to be seen and ooze this confidence and this love and this whatever your energy is, your sacral kind of goes and it starts to pull back. So when I read sexual energy on you, which sounds super inviting, I'm reading if you are fully present in this moment, in this time, in every ounce of who you are in your God-given body, loving every moment of it. Can you stand naked in the mirror and go like, holy fuck nut cheese balls, I am the hottest human being that ever walked this earth. And this is a really important key in order to translate it into money. Okay, because if you are not fully being present and open to being seen fully for who you are, I always say in this raw and exposed state, then how are you going to walk into a room and command it with every one of your, like, yes, right? So when I say if you and somebody else were walking in to have an interview, and your sacral is vibrating like way up. So you are dressed and you feel good in your clothes and you're showing up and you're present and you are confident in who you are and what you stand for. And then you walk in and you're just all, yes, my sexual energy is high. And it doesn't mean you have to have sex to be high in sexual energy. It means you have to be present in your body to be high in sexual energy. A little sex never hurt anybody, guys. I'm all for like... And it doesn't have to mean you're with somebody. It will help your sacral go up as well. But you walk in and you feel really good about yourself. You're commanding, and you know everything that you're doing is right on the money. And then somebody else walks in and they're not feeling that way, right? And so they don't feel comfortable in their skin. They're a little bit like, but they can appear to be. So they put this controlled face on and they show up in the same room. I can tell you right now, we feel the person who's exuding at the sacral level. We feel because they want to be seen. They actually know that what they're offering is exactly what the world needs, and they step fully into that power. And that translates to getting the job, receiving the clients, pulling in abundance, right? That's where some of the money thing comes from, is that your ability to be seen. The other thing that you need to understand is that in the sacral is the ability to trust completely, to release the control and all the masks, to know that everything is going to be okay by taking the strength and the power from below of goddess energy. So we allow ourselves to be nurtured and cared for. We give that to ourselves. So in that knowledge that we are nurtured and cared for, we no longer have that obsessive feeling, thought, or emotion towards striving, achieving, and things like this, because we are protected and safe at all times. With that knowledge, then, if you knew that you could have a full client roster, or you could get that job of your dreams, or you could have anything that you want, how would you show up different to that day? Right? How would you be present in a different way? What would your communication be like? How would you look at them? Because it wouldn't even be an option, right? So you, let's see, sometimes people are afraid of someone in their own power and will reject or try to destroy. Absolutely, but that's their energy. right? So when you are in a surrounding of somebody who is high on their sacral, it can be a little bit, especially if you're not vibrating high, a little bit like, whoa, who do they think they are? Because they are fully like exuding on this beautiful space. And because we are not all standing in our bodies, proud, owning beings, it can come off as a little bit more of a, I don't know what to do with this person. Here's the deal though. They are fully in, like we are fully in our right to shine bright. I think of it as, again, I always talk about the Care Bear stare. If your sacral is sending out this beautiful loving vibration of, I know that, sad face, Teresa, you just put sad face up. My body is mine, right? And it doesn't matter who you are. You can be male, you can be female, you can be transgender, you can be any person. You have the right and the permission slip to feel freaking great every single day. That is your right to do so and to step fully into every single thing. It's not going to be that everybody's going to receive it the way, but we no longer, after working through our root chakra, are striving to be a part of somebody else's clan or tribe. We are standing in our power to create our own tribe. So here, in the knowledge that that person clearly isn't meant to be in our vibration. If they're looking at what you're doing when you're sending out a strong sacral and they're not comfortable, they're not meant to be in your vibrational new tribe that you've created after we talked about the root last week. And so when you're standing strong in sacral, shining this beautiful light of I am here in this moment, and I'm going to like be all in and be seen and not hide and not turtle and not go into the spooked out, I can't be myself kind of feeling, then, right, that's where you're going to have all of this powerful magic stand in for yourself. So with that feminine energy of knowing that everything's going to be okay and you're nurtured and you're safe at all times, and you're exuding your confidence of being present in your body, and then you allow sensual, which is the other piece of sacral, to take place, which is connection to each moment as it's passing, each celebration. If you were present in the conversations that you were having with the people at every single moment in time, and you could be 100% like involved. And so like if somebody's asking you questions in a job interview, or you're connecting to somebody that's a future client, or you know, even with your partner, because a lot of people don't realize how much the sacral being low affects your communication with your partner as well. And if you are actually engaging and being present in the right space, and you're just like, wow, I am so, like, I love everything about what's happening in this moment. It's exactly how it's meant to be. It is exactly what I expected. And you are in that, and you're celebrating each moment. I'm telling you guys right now, sacral is one of the most overlooked chakras, because the person who's vibrating, and you'll see this person, and we tend to shy away from them. And that's the part where your sacral's not vibrating very high, because you get like they seem overweight. Like they're the person that walks in sweatpants and a hat, and they kind of got their hat pulled down, but yet everybody goes over and speaks with them. And they're not like, and they might even want to talk to people. They might be the person, you know, and they're the one that people gravitate towards, because they're the one that is freely committed to being in that moment, in that time, at all spaces, in the trusting knowledge that this is exactly where they're going to be. So if you could be present in each moment and every time as it's occurring, like fully present in your body and confident in what you're doing and you're saying, trusting that, you know, every moment is passing is exactly how it's supposed to be. Imagine the energy that you will put out. And imagine how much that energy will translate back to you to be in that moment, receiving that client, receiving that job, receiving the love from the partner or the person that you're dating with, or your friends, or anything like that. This is where the magic of money comes in. Now, don't get me wrong, there is some clearing to do with most people where money is concerned in order to even shine brighter, because we take on the belief system. And a lot of this translates, I call it the trickle effect from our solar plexus, which I'm going to talk about next week, where we actually have a belief system about ourselves, and it kind of like sprinkles down into our solar plexus, into our sacral, where we adopted the qualities that our parents have said. So like if you were to actually think about what your money belief system is based on, you know, what your dad's belief system about money and your mom's belief system about money, and you shook it all up, you would start to realize it's kind of like your belief system about money. And we just automatically just went like, that's clearly true. true because that's what my parents said, but really it's a beautiful energy. Money is a beautiful energy. And so when you start utilizing things like releasing the need to be a part of something that isn't part of who you are vibrationally and stepping into this fully knowing that you are in the presence of being seen and you're confident and in your body, right? And you start realizing that taking on the energy of what somebody else's belief system, especially where money is concerned, and you drop that and you ditch that and you're vibrating high at being seen. Holy fuck, nut cheese balls is the word of the day. It's like I'm telling you, pure magic happens in that moment in this time, and you're able to translate this, right? So all of that energy, you can translate it into pulling in such a different life for yourselves. Because the whole idea, and this is going to be something as I go through the chakras, the whole idea that this has to be challenging or difficult, it doesn't have to be true, right? We can change things as we see fit in each moment, right? And energy clearing doesn't have to take that long. You just have to be willing to release on the belief system that you've placed inside yourself that isn't yours to begin with, and fully allow yourself to feel into what is your belief system. Because I used to think that life had to be hard. I used to think that I was tired all the time. That used to be my like, I'm tired. What fuck was I tired? There was no reason to be tired, right? And so then I stepped into that power of I'm a vibrant, energetic being, and I'm a vibrant, energetic being. So guys, this is all about sex and money. This is about sacral. I answered any questions. Any questions? Any questions? I just feel like I have to be sexy because it's sex and money. Yeah. So do you guys have any questions about the solar plexus? Again, the last thing that I'm going to say is if you can really define what you do in order to not be seen, if you tell yourself before you leave the house to go out that you need to be a certain somebody, a certain person, or you need to be talk a certain way, or you're existing for the other person's thoughts, then that's part of the problem, right? That's you not vibrating on a sacral level. Trying to watch, but it's not playing. Is anybody else getting this? I hope it's playing. Hopefully when I end this, because I can see myself, that if you guys have any further questions, please ask them. I answer them. Okay, good. I see hearts and lots of hearts and thumbs up. So it's playing. Amazing. Thank you so much. If you guys have questions, keep putting them down in the comments below. I do answer them all day long. Right? So come on out, ask the questions, be present. This is a community for you guys as well. And I would love to share all this. Every week I will be going through the different chakras as we go all the way up. Next week, solar plexus. And then at the end of it all, hopefully some of you will not will want to read my book. Because this is what my book is all about. And so when it comes out and I'm talking about all this stuff and you go like, holy crap, I don't remember what she said in Root Chakra Week or how I'm going to make this part of my life, you can read the book all about it and it will make massive shifts and change in your life, and it's going to be pure magic all the time. But as you know, I Care Bear Stare, so much love to you guys. Please ask questions. I love you so much, and I'm here to serve you. And yeah, pure magic. Love this Wednesday. Have a great day.